Hey, welcome to the Friday Funnies. Sit down and grab a seat and prepare for some laughs. Today's the start of Memorial Day weekend. And Memorial Day, of course, is Monday and a federal holiday to honor those who gave their lives in the armed forces. It also marks the unofficial beginning of summer and the end of the school year. It's also the time for parades. But in an Atlanta suburb, I should say, the parade won't stop. Waymo driverless robot taxis have been showing up en masse in an Atlanta neighborhood. Residents of Battleview Drive reported numerous Waymos circling in their cul-de-sacs in the mornings. 50 cars would come in between 6 and 7 a.m. and go round and round. Residents posted signs of "No Mo Waymo" and "Waymo must go," but since the taxis are driverless, nobody read them. Waymo vowed to fix the situations and said nobody would be charged for the empty rides, but it serves as a warning that robots are taking over. I plan to use Memorial Day weekend to fly my flag, grill some burgers, and get some laughs from today's Friday Funnies. If you own a Tesla Cybertruck, you undoubtedly have more money than you really need. Your $80,000 ugly-ass vehicle has a wade mode, which means it can be driven in high water. How high? About 32 inches of water can be forded, but Jimmy Jack McDaniel of Grapevine, Texas, thought it meant his truck was waterproof. So he drove it into a lake, where it stopped running and took on water. An emergency team was able to remove the car, and the police were on hand to arrest the driver and charge him with not having a valid boat registration. Primarily because that car is not a boat. Jimmy Jack said next time that he tries to take a car across the water, he's going to use Waymo. I know it may seem like a boring redundancy, but our dumbass this week is from, guess where? Santa Rosa, Florida. Okay? Robert Boston is a 62-year-old man accused of trespassing on his neighbor's property and performing unwanted handyman work. Robert went on his neighbor's property wearing only a watch, a headlamp, and flip-flops, which of itself qualifies him as our dumbass of the week. But he also tried to work on a malfunctioning floodlight and ring camera. Unfortunately for him, the other security cameras in the neighborhood were working and caught his nudeness in the act. So for trespassing, criminal damage to property, and doing it all while naked, Robert Boston is definitely our dumbass of the week. 3, 2, 1. Posa is a fancy Beverly Hills restaurant, and it was hosting a birthday party for 11 people. The guests brought their own birthday cake, and the restaurant charged a $10 slicing fee for each person. This added to $110 to the bill for cutting a cake. Note to self, if I ever go to a party at Posa, slice the cake before you bring it in. And a sad food story this week was sent to me by Friday Funnies contributor Alan Weinberg. It seems that the famous Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas is closing. The restaurant featured servers dressed as nurses and giant food offerings like the octuple bypass burger that consisted of 8 half-pound burgers on a bun. And people who weighed over 350 pounds ate for free. Before they closed, however, the restaurant said they would offer a free angioplasty with every order. That's it, my friends, for this week. Have some fun. Go out and enjoy this wonderful holiday weekend. Listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. Very funny this week about the 70s. And enjoy your weekend. Remember what Memorial Day really means. And I'll see you next Friday.